Hey guys, welcome to Flashback Generations. Sai here to give his middle of the road view on THQ's Dawn of War 2. Middle of the road might seem a little tough on a game that was so highly praised, but honestly for a sequel it's nothing like its predecessor. I will say this though, this game gets a 10 out of 10 for me from its sound design. Holy mother of God, letting off heavy bolter fire has never been so joyous. Seriously, the sound of the barrage from the Dreadnought Gatling gun is immensely satisfying. I found myself using psychic powers or letting off plasma weapons just for the sheer joy of hearing them.
Finally, my blood ravens and I launched a strike at the massive teleporter platforms feeding the Orc invasion.
To me, this game has never been bettered in the sound department, and for the record, I've not played Dawn of War 3 yet. Dawn of War 2 has a nice roster of unit choices and the graphics are absolutely gorgeous. The model design is pretty flawless, so top marks there and credit where credit is due. What I was a little disappointed in personally was the removal of the base building aspect. Instead, you have a central base that pretty much requires you to level up so you can produce different units. On the face of it, this makes sense as there's less to deal with, but it also makes it for a far more linear approach to the game. It introduces gear upgrades, squads and commanders, all of which apply to the unit, rather than doing a blanket tier to all your units. Dawn of War 2 wants you to focus on your troop positioning, taking and holding objective points and basically reinforcing weak points or rushing an enemy when they are away. The single player is really drawn out. I've completed it in the past and I didn't get much from it. The multiplayer is interesting enough, but no more than StarCraft 2. I'm not the biggest fan of games requiring macro keybinds, as to me it requires a different sort of gamer to enjoy it. I see this sort of gameplay as more competitive. I don't know if Dawn of War 2 was really set up to be competitive, but from the get-go that's how it presents itself. With the expansions included, there's a nice range of races to choose from, but I don't know if they did enough to really make them all play that differently. After all, the combat is so inherently quick, I never feel like I had that much influence over how a fight goes, unless I was really lucky to have backup in the way or pull back at the right time. That's a smaller gripe I have, and probably my ability. Multiplayer has a time ticker going for a person with the most points. I much prefer the satisfaction of obliterating an enemy base. This game seemingly goes on and on until someone wins on points. Winning points through capturing objectives just isn't satisfying. Overall, Dawn of War 2 is a masterpiece in the sound and graphic department. Its innovations to a tried and tested game system are a little iffy and certainly not for everyone. I would recommend it as a good game to play if you have a few friends looking for a skirmish game to enjoy now and then, but honestly, I'm a bigger fan of the first one. I will grade this a 7 out of 10 for being so strong in certain aspects while being mundane in others. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.
Strike from the sky, brothers!